Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am Zhong, the owner of a Zhong Cage Fighting Series, going down March 18th and 3 weeks out at the heart of San Francisco, Keys Art Pavilion. I have Jose Delgado making his Zhong Cage Fighting Series debut in 3 weeks. Now, let's introduce you to all the fight fans out there. Who's Jose Delgado? Where are you coming from? And what got you into fighting?
So, my name is Jose Delgado. I was born in Mexico, Aguascalientes. Raised here in Santa Rosa, California. And
what age when you moving to?
I was a young kid, probably like around
3 years old. So you're practically a homegrown Santa Rosa.
Yeah. So
wow, that's pretty awesome. Do you speak Spanish?
Yeah.
Full,
yeah.
Oh, nice, fluent Spanish. That's pretty awesome. So what do you do for work, Jose?
So right now I'm just in a little remodeling company doing construction.
A carpenter?
Yeah, doing a little bit of everything, and started from the bottom too, did everything, you could think of, and then now,
So what got you into martial arts, start training?
Just, I think I was neighbors with a coach called Dave Terrell, NorCal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I was playing soccer with my brother one time, and he comes over and he comes over to talk to my dad, and he's like, "Oh, come over here because you should have your kids come over." And my dad didn't speak English at that time, so there was the language barrier was real funny, and yeah, Dave gets him in a guillotine, and he's like, "I can teach him this," and my dad's like, "Oh, okay." And then ever since it's been history. It's been I did stop training for a long time, probably since like 2014.
Oh.
So, but I just had to develop myself, but here I am now, and then I'm trying to go all for it.
So now I know you have a little hiccup as making an MMA debut. You are 0-1.
Yeah.
And then but here we go. Next coming 3 weeks, and you're fighting a guy. It's also 1-2 from San Jose. Brian, I forgot your last name. Sorry about that. Also another up-and-comer striker, pretty explosive, guy got some hands, so like to stand up and strike, so what you think of yourself preparing for a fight against Brian?
I'm ready for it. Like, one thing for sure is I've been training what I think with like the best. I've always tried to put myself in those positions where you try to hang in there, even if it's just surviving, whatever it is, and that's really how I think you grow and develop in here. And so if he wants to go ahead and bring it, I've been in there.
So what do you learn from the last MMA fight you had?
A lot. Definitely, like, ego is a big thing. Definitely my body weight, and just a lot of things that I just didn't go right, but at the same time, it was a good fight. And
what would you do differently if you fight the same exact opponent? What would you do differently?
Just take things a little bit. I always take things serious, but take like every category serious. My weight just wasn't there, and I think my mental wasn't there. But it's not for excuses. But
mindset is not right.
But I learned a lot. It was a good experience, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
First fight is always the hardest because even though a lot of fighters say they want to do this, they want to do that, and when the first fight, under the lighting, under the crowd, there's the noise, sometimes you get carried away. You just don't know what happens. You don't know. So I'm glad you got that butterfly, got it over. Now the second fight, and you're fighting a veteran, that have 3 fights already. So and also the big difference is when people fighting on a pro-am show, you get to wait the day before.
Right.
So you don't have to wait a few hours before the fight, and then you just showed up a few hours to the fight, and sometimes mentally, physically can take a toll. So now this upcoming fight, I know you fighting 135 pounds. What do you walk around weigh right now?
Oh, now I'm walking probably around like 132, probably the smallest. It's like pre-training probably 131. So like now I'm actually trying to
get a couple burrito and
get everything that I need to do.
Couple tacos and
yeah, most definitely I'm more weight training. Just doing the right things that I need to do.
Yeah. Well, luckily you do have the height. A lot of standard 35-pound fighters. I mean, I've seen a lot of them. They're like 5'5", 5'6", and how tall are you, Jose?
Like 5'8".
5'8". So you do consider on the taller side, as far as like on the bantamweight classes. You definitely not consider short. But I see some guys like even 5'2", 5'3". They're fighting 135 pounds.
Yeah.
So you know you got that ridge, and then Brian's definitely shorter than you. I believe if I don't remember. I think he's like a 5'5", 5'5", 5'5", I believe, is somewhere around there. Now, what's your game plan coming into this fight?
Just keeping that distance.
Did you watch your opponent's fight video?
Not yet, but I will definitely get into it. But yeah.
Haymakers. Brian's a haymaker. Punch glove. Yeah, overhead. So just.
That's good. I consider myself a very well-rounded fighter, and I love the battle. I love that grit. That's actually something that I was disappointed about my last fight, that I wasn't able to even receive like actual blow. Right. I remember being scared. I remember being scared for the match because I was like, this is MMA. I'm finally gonna feel a kick or something. But didn't feel nothing. It was,
shit! It's disappointing.
This is if he's a stand-up guy, I would love it. I would love to stand up and show what I got and see what he got.
That's pretty awesome. Now, if people want to get a hold of you, how can people contact you?
Jose Delgado 7564. That's my Instagram. And that's about it.
Why 7564 is a special number?
Honestly, just random. I just started this whole social media thing too.
7564. Don't ask me why. I just take that number.
I'll probably change it, soon. But yeah.
Gotta change that number to your date of birth or something.
Right? Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Now, if your opponent Brian watching this interview, what do you have to say to Brian?
Stay ready. Let's dance. Let's give it a good show.
That's pretty awesome. I'm assuming you want to win, right?
Oh, of course. That's always the plan.
How are you gonna predict yourself a win? A knockout or submission?
Honestly, whatever my coach advises me, one thing for sure is I have full trust into Gabe Pacheco, who I've trained with him long before too, back since NorCal and stuff, and he has always been just a really good eye for all this stuff, and yeah, so either way he wants it.
That sounds awesome, And any special loved ones and training partner that you want to shout out to?
Of course, God being number one, and obviously my family too, because we've been through a long path, and here we are, and so my mom, my dad, my brother, and my sister, and obviously the team, and of course Gabe Pacheco for obviously taking care of the team and me.
How many brothers, sisters do you have?
I have just one brother and two sisters.
Are they training martial art too?
My brother used to train martial arts, but he's working now, so he's just
older or younger.
He's older. He's like 2 years older. Yeah.
Oh, he's older. And how old is you now, Jose?
I'm 25.
You're 25. How much longer do you think you want to do amateur before you make a pro debut?
Shoot, 2 years.
2 years.
2 years. Get as much experience as I can. That's one thing for sure. I've trained a long time, and I felt like I did just enough to get out there and get some confidence and start building up.
Do you have anybody that you want to fight in the MMA scene in the Bay Area?
Anybody who accepts the fight. It's just the better they are, the better experience that I get, the better knowledge and wisdom I get.
That's a true line right there. And well, I know you're fighting 135 on this upcoming fight. In the future, are you gonna stay on the flyweight, or you possibly can keep bounce back and forth 25 or 35?
I can honestly bounce. I mean, I can go low. Obviously, I can drop my weight down to 125, and no problem. I can go up. So right now it's just having fun. Having fun, the amateur experience, and then see what works best and what doesn't. Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, for more information about this fight card, check out DragonHouseMMA.com, and I will see you guys on March 18th. And there's a huge stack card, over 20 fights on the card, half pro, half amateur. We also have a female fight. Don't miss it out. It's gonna guarantee a firework and then satisfaction guarantee. So for more info about the card, check out DragonHouseMMA.com and follow me on Instagram And subscribe my YouTube channel, Dragon House MMA on YouTube. So thank you for all the love and support. Any last word you want to say to anyone else out there? Woo! Woo! I'm signing out. Good job, your boy, brother. Thank you.